Okay, so today I want to talk a bit about PlayStation's plan to bring age verification to their gaming platform. Um, Sony's PlayStation age verification will require you to verify your age to use communication features, and also to broadcast and share your videos onto YouTube. As someone who streams to YouTube right now, I'm streaming to YouTube on my PlayStation 4. Um, I have no plans to give Sony any information because they are using. Okay, first of all, it's um, streaming to YouTube. Yeah, I already have to set my videos to not for kids. So I don't see how streaming to YouTube is affected in this. Um, I don't agree with age verification. Well, um, I think you'll still be able to play your games, but I have no plans to verify my age. So I might have to end up pointing my phone at the TV screen and hitting record on my phone or streaming from my phone. Um, but I think a lot of people are going to push back on this. Um, if if you are on PlayStation, things you can do is cancel your PS Plus. Don't give them any money if they are restricting your online features. Um, Certainly, uh, don't buy any more. Uh, don't buy any games from Sony until they backtrack on this. It might be a good time to go and get a second gaming platform. I have a Xbox Series S that I use for gaming. I use it on a 1080p screen. It's still fine. I've got a Switch in docked mode on a 1080p screen. I still use it for gaming. It's fine. I have all my games downloaded on my PlayStation 4 and 5, so I plan to just play my existing game library. Um, I might look into getting a a PC and stream to YouTube that way. The thing is with getting a PC, it's an expense that I shouldn't have to do, considering that I already have a PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 that can stream to YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have to do it. I mean, it would be a better way for me to also put Xbox content on the channel. So it might be beneficial for me to go and get a laptop, set up OBS on it, and just stream that way. But it is a lot of hassle, and it is expense that I shouldn't have to go through. You know. But if you're on Sony's platform, yeah, uh, um, if you're on Sony's platform and you use the messaging system and and the communication systems, I mean, like me personally, I only play single player games. So the only area where it affects me is when it comes to streaming to YouTube and uploading videos to YouTube. So if I stop doing content on this channel, I might if I stop doing video game content on this channel, then I might look at doing something else. I might point the camera at me and start talking about stuff. I have an interest in religion, so I might start talking about other things. If I can't stream gameplay, the only thing that I can think of doing is pointing my camera at the TV and hitting record, but then the quality of the image is going to be worse, the quality of the sound is definitely going to be worse, but there's no way that I'm giving Sony any personal information. The company they're using has already been hacked. I'm not going to hand over my information so scammers can go and hack. So like hackers can go and steal my information. You know, I mean, like already this generation anyway, Sony has done so many things that have annoyed me. As a as someone who enjoyed PlayStation VR 1, I was looking forward to upgraded versions on the PSVR 2, and it never happened. Even games that Sony own, they didn't bother upgrading things like Wipeout Omega Collection, a game that they own, a game that they brought to VR on PlayStation VR 1, and they didn't think to upgrade it to PlayStation VR 2. Completely disappointed this generation. Sony has wasted, is it trillions they've wasted on live service games only to scrap them? And the one they did release didn't really do anything. The one they did release, they also scrapped. So it's like, look here, look here. Sony are doing everything wrong, and so personally, I have removed my payment details from Sony. I don't plan on buying any more new games on Sony's platform if they're going to continue doing this. If they don't backpedal, then I guess I'm not going to be using Sony for new games. I might just stick with my existing game library from now on. I've got a Switch with all the main Nintendo games that I still have to get to. As someone who goes to work, I don't have a lot of time to game anyway, so I've got a Switch full of things that I can get on with. I've got a PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation 4 that's still working, full of games that I've collected for the past 8 or 9 years. You know, I've got a backlog to keep me busy. I might end up pointing the camera at the screen and then like giving commentary on the gameplay, since I game on a monitor and I use headphones for the audio. The camera's not going to pick up on the audio. I mean, I suppose it's better than nothing. It's going to be a shit video because you're not going to hear anything. I might start doing, I don't know, just video shorts or like tutorials or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. One thing I'm not going to do is hand over my ID to Sony. I haven't done it with Xbox, and I don't plan to do it on Sony. I'm not going to hand over my personal details so I can play a game. I can play them offline. One thing that concerns me with the age verification is, will you need age verification to buy new games going forward? And if that's the case, I'm definitely done with Sony, and I'm probably going to start doing retro games. But like I said, I've got a backlog of games on Nintendo, Xbox and PlayStation anyway, so I'm going to be good for the next, I don't know, 5, 6 or 7 years or whatever. And I do expect people to push back. I think that if you're on Sony's platform, then I would cancel your PlayStation Plus, since they're going to be restricting your online experience anyway. Why would you pay that much? Is it about £120 a year now for the premium? Why would you pay £120 for a online service which you're not going to be able to access? It makes no sense. But yeah, so I'm just making a quick a quick video, a quick stream talking about this. I for one am not going to verify because I expect these age verification systems to be hacked. I expect a lot of information to be stolen, and I am not going to put myself through all the bullshit that comes with it. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to be playing my existing game library. I think the picture on screen is fitting. I think that's where Sony's headed. I think it's going to be a disaster for them, and I hope everyone joins in. So I shall end this video there. Thank you for listening. That's my opinion on Sony's age verification. I might start doing videos where the camera's pointing at me and I'm talking about stuff. I do have an interest in religion. I might start doing videos on that. If I can't do gameplay videos, well, I have a YouTube channel. I can take my YouTube channel in a totally different direction. You know, I may as well. If Sony's making it difficult for me. If Sony's making it difficult for me to enjoy my pastime, then I've got another pastime. Let's do that. So anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Goodbye.